Hello, welcome to the Orchardales. I'm eyeballing today. I'm going out looking for new sites. I've got a few in mind. That valley, that's where I've been working. Right in front there. Over there, look. Can you see those? Where've they gone? I've lost them. There they are. White golf balls. That's a US surveillance setup where they've got satellites and they're monitoring signals from satellites. You know, all this fuss they had about, "Hey, they're all listening into our conversations." These have been there for, well, when was it? My goodness, I used to work there. It's an American base inside a UK base. UK give all the security around it. But it's been there for donkey's years. I mean, well, what was it? 40 years ago I worked in that place. And so I've known all this time we were spying on all conversations throughout the world. It's just how behind is the people of today. God, I'm not far ahead. I think I've got a TARDIS. Anyway, let's get on and look for some metal detecting sites. They are, look, they're listening to you. Ah, dearie me. I've got them, you know. Okay, just got these permissions. I've got over the other side of the valley there, you can see all these green fields. About a quarter of a mile. There's two more. Yeah, all the way there now. I've got the whole valley. Right, okay, so I've got two of the permissions. I've just got the middle one to get, and he's not in. So while I'm waiting for him to come back, I'll just have a look in this field here, I think. Hey, look. One of them ceramic... I know these are fireplaces, cast iron stoves. They screw in as decoration. Hey. It is surprising what you find. Oh, down by the river in the sunshine. Little bridge, nice slopes up there to have a look at. And a little gate there going through into another paddock. Nice here, isn't it? Lead, thin. Nothing on it. Oh. Oh, nice horse buckle. Nothing to do with flax mills yet, but I don't expect to get any until I go the other side of that house. Which probably won't do today. Nice. Rowan berries, ash tree, and an oak tree. And just a nice place to sit. Yes. Chunks of lead and another buckle. No sign of any flax mill activity here. Don't expect it, but you've got to test it out and see, haven't you? Now that's showing promise. Half a whirligig. And about 8 inches away, the other half of a whirligig. Yes, child's toys, good one. I wanted a loom weight. What I did get was the top of a poker by the look of it, look. Solid bronze. Yeah, bronze cap. These are just the throwouts of a Georgian farmhouse. Oh my goodness, I've even got a compulsory iron ring. Ah, it's either a mini loom weight or a plumb bob. Hey, something here. Right, I've got a fistful of lead and not much else. Those fields down there, they look very good. They look to be bleaching fields possibly. So I'll save them for another time. I'm going to go down the far end of this valley now, about 2 miles away, and have a look at that end. When the field heard I was leaving, it tried to tempt me with a silver-plated button. No, I'm going to the car. Oh, blackberries. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Yum, yum, yum. One thing I've noticed this year, the rose hips, they're in abundance everywhere. Huge big rose hips, far more than usual, far more. I have some of these on the edges of my gardens and they're just the same. Well, they look beautiful when the winter snows come. Well, I got told there was a house down this lane. I've been able to come about half a mile down it and then it's locked. Went through the forest. And that down there looks to be the reservoir. It's supposed to be the old mill owner's house. Which might be worth a look at. I'm just looking at the moment, I don't have a detector with me. Come and walk with me through the dark woods. Yeah. And here we have a public footpath. You know, people aren't right good with their the directions. Give or take a mile, you know. Ah, there's the reservoir. And just there, everybody knows there was a village that was swallowed by the reservoir, but just there was the low mill, flax mill. Whoa, it's getting windy. Very pleasant walk along here. Water level's not that high, you can see how high it goes up on the other bank. Well, I'm going to call it a day now. I've done what I set out to do and proved that that particular little bit didn't have any flax seals in it. I can't see me doing much down here with the forest. There's a strip of forest runs right along the reservoir, all the way along the banks, look. I've got permission to do this, but doesn't look very promising. Anyway, I will see you at the roundup, for what it is. Hello, welcome to the roundup. It was a good day today. not hunt-wise, although the hunt proved that there were no seals in that particular section I was working. The object was to get 3 permissions covering the entire valley. And I got the bottom one and I got the top one, and the middle one he wasn't in. So I'll get him tomorrow. Or next time the weather's clement, I'll be over there. Aren't I confident? So, the point is there are 5 flax mills there, very old ones. They shut down before 1930-ish. And I didn't find any suggestion there was a flax mill in the field I was looking at. And the other field I looked at later on was to a complete underwater. The reservoir had covered it up. So out of the 5, 3 are still there, although they've been knocked down. Now the farmer at the number 2 permission, he says, next time you're up, call in and I'll take you around and show you exactly where these things are. So thank you very much. Right, what did we get when we had a little look in that field? It was a typical George III, late, early Vicky type field. Lead, of course. Bits of bronze coming off, looked like a poker top to me, something like that. Nut, screw nut, cap of something, what I do not know. They'll all go for scrap. Now, goodies, actually found a couple of goodies. Very nice horse buckle. I like these oval ones, you know, with the bit of workmanship gone into that. Georgian. Again, this could be Georgian or Victorian. Strap buckle that. This, I've had these pure white, where you'd think they were ivory, but they're not. The porcelain look, they've cracked with the heat. It's heat that's cracked these things. They've been on the front of cast iron stoves. Georgian, early Vickies. A whirligig toy in two pieces. Goes together. It shows there were children playing there, and this is very reminiscent of what come from the orphan house. So there could well be orphans up there working at those mills or in the fields. This, it's a touch on the small side. I mean, Westhouse Mill, they're maybe twice this size, loom weights. I've got an idea this could well be a plumb bob rather than a loom weight. Surprised to get that though. And then just as I was leaving, I threatened to leave, so it tried to throw me a bit of silver. Silver button. But they look like silver when they're down in the dark, you know, and they gleam. So I actually had a decent little hunt. It's very nice to get out. It's beautiful countryside there. And I hope you enjoyed walking through the woods and things. It's out there. Go get it. Even when you're on a site where there is nothing. Yes, there is. So next time I'm going to go and try and find if they had any seals in those flax mills. I had a horrible thought they might just be weavers' mills. And if they are, there'll be no seals, which will upset me. Anyway, had a good day out. Glad you could join me. Take care. I tried one of these with a couple of bits of string, and I got it going and I broke the string. And I'm no good at using a yo-yo either. So we'll have another go before we demonstrate one of these buzzers. You take care. Bye.